Items in the mail today. Stay tuned. Afternoon again at YouTube. Here with you on the same day at 4:07 now in the afternoon. I got my mail in. Actually got it a while ago, but I was watching old 64 goat play with this snapper, and so I wish him luck with that. That looked like it was a kind of complicated thing to figure out. So anyway, what I got in the mail today was 3 items. 2 of them come from China. First one is this bag of connectors. Now these solder to a perf board, and you have your you can connect your wires to them right here and screw down the terminals to hold them. They're very handy for well, what I'm going to use them for is that RF choke, whatever it is that I got, and I want to use these to hook up wires to. That way I can hook up wires to any of the points I need to. But these were very, very expensive. I think it was like $1.58 for 10 of them. I ordered 2 sets, and I also paid the extra. I think it was $2 extra for quicker shipping, and it was quicker. So not bad at all. So these will come in handy for doing things. And Bob, you all know Bob, has been using these to make tube sockets. You take a piece of perf board and mount a whatever tube socket to it, 9-pin or 8-pin miniature or octal or whatever it is, and then he uses these to connect each pin. He can, you know, connect any wire he wants to any pin, and that's very handy. And that's kind of the same idea I was using for that coil. I thought, you know, that'd be good handy to do that. And any kind of a project that you're doing, you need connections like that, you can use these. So that's what I bought those for. Now the other thing I got from China. Now this was AliExpress. This is the first time I've ever ordered from AliExpress. This is a drill chuck. It's a 1/4 inch shank on my power driver, drill, whatever you call it, and also my drill driver. It works the same way. But these are for the mini or micro, whichever you want to call them, bits to use for. Oh, I think I went a little too far with that one. Thought I was going the wrong way, but I guess I wasn't. Anyway, it makes it for these. There we go. Now I feel it hit now. But you can use it with the smaller drill bits, and then put them into the drill driver or the power screwdriver, either one, and use it like that, which is kind of nice. I like it. Now I ordered them same time as I ordered the drill bits, but they were 2 separate orders, so I hope maybe the drill bits will be here in the next day or so, and I will have a set of those. Now the last thing I got was not from China. I don't know if any of you guys remember, or if I even told you. I don't remember, to tell you the truth. I did order another audio frequency generator. Now this one is an Aiko model 377, and it's in a little rough shape, but it's not too bad. Let me get these back out of the way here. Let me back up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. There you go. Now there's what we're looking at. This is the there's something loose in here. I noticed it was rattling, and there's a big dent right here in the front panel. I don't know if that's something that's hit it or what. Light burnout is what that says. Little markings on the meter, all that stuff will come off. Probably what I'll do is take the front off of it and check it out and see. Now the back of it, it's pretty dirty. It's very heavy also compared to the heat kit that I got. Of course, the heat kit's a solid state unit, and that's obviously missing. That's not good. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get you down there close. You can see. that's bare. I'm very happy I didn't plug that in. So that's what happens when you don't have a grommet on something like that. So we'll fix that. But mainly I want to kind of look at it and see what's loose in there. Let me do a close-up of this. You can see that dent in the front of it here. If something's pushed from the inside out, obviously, because there's a peak right there where it's hit. In fact, if you look on this side, I think you can even see in there a little bit to see something's pressed up against it. So I think what we'll do is take the front off and take a look at it and see what it is. Hang in there. Alright, we have it back all to part now. And we will do a little investigation here on what caused that. And I don't really see anything other than somebody maybe tried to stick a screwdriver. No, that don't make any sense, because like I said, there's a bump right there that you can tell something's hit on. I don't know, maybe this was damaged in shipping. I have no idea. It does have some weight to it. The case itself has some weight to it, though, to tell you the truth. It does have all the tubes in it, looks like. That's always a good thing. They're good and tight in there. There's our output. It actually looks like it's pretty well complete. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 tubes. Yep, 4 tubes. And it's got a pilot light, which is burned out according to the front. I believe this has a, well, it may be on the bottom, come think of it. Let's see if we can turn this up on its end and take a look at the bottom. Ah, yeah, there we go. Now we're looking at the good stuff. And again, there is the light bulb for the frequency stabilization. And here is the, I can't see this down here, where the power cord comes in. It looks like it did have a grommet or something, and there's broke. So I'll have to get that fixed. Cut off that bad part. I think the cord's okay. It feels pretty pliable, as long as there's no bad spots in it. Again, take a closer look at this. Everything looks good. I mean, looks, you know, as good as it can look, I guess, for as old as it is. Now, as I said, this is an Aiko 377. And I see some bad spots on. Oh, that's a grommet. Okay. Obviously has some precision resistors in here. Looks to me like. And some here as well. Again, looks okay. Looks like that maybe some of the capacitors have been changed. They look a little newer than probably what would have came with this. Don't know for that for certain, but the soldering looks good. You always kind of like to want to check that on kits. I don't plan on doing a lot to this. I may change some of the, if it's got any bad caps in it, I may change those. Doesn't have a lot of, looks like one big one here, of caps in it. Let's see what it is if I can. 400 working volts, 0.47. So that'll be easy to change and get that changed out. And I think some of the electrolytics, you know, look like they're maybe in need of changing. But like I said, some of them look new, so I don't know. And you know, I could probably check the what I'll probably do is check it, replace the any of those kind of you know, and that doesn't even look bad. I could probably go ahead and test this thing and see if it actually works. Might not be a bad idea, and see where I stand with it and go from there, I'm thinking. So I don't know. We will see. Again, it does have the everything appears to be here. Now this for Lucky Larry, I know you bought the was it a Lafayette you bought or a Knight? This is the one you should have bought. Not this particular meter, but an Aiko 377 if you wanted a tube-based audio frequency generator. This is one of the best ones made, and like I said, it's they're cheap too. I mean, I only gave, what's it, 20 something for this shipped. I can't remember exactly. I'll put it up on the thing, but it's gonna need some cleaning obviously, and I'll take a hammer to this and get this straightened out. Did you see that? Yeah, there. That should be easy enough to straighten out. And replace the bulb. May even replace that with an LED, I don't know. So, I think it'll be a good one, I think. Sine and square wave. And this one actually goes up to 200 kilohertz. I think the heat kit only goes up to 100, if I'm not mistaken. Now there is some looseness to this. I did notice that. You can see that's loose. So that needs to be tightened up. And this is bent. I'm not sure why that would be that way, but it is. So, whatever the reason, we'll figure that out and get that changed and fixed. Now there's another capacitor up here on top. Of course, the filter capacitor will be changed. And so, that's what I'm going to do. I think I'll go ahead and order the capacitors for it and get the mechanical aspects of it back in shape and put the new power cord, or not the new power cord, we have both of those. Jeez, old Pete's. That was a accident waiting to happen, wasn't it? That's terrible. So, yeah, that'll be fixed. But like I said, the rest of the power cord, from what I've seen so far, now there's one bad spot there, but it's just a rub. It's not through all the way. That side might be, but that just needs some heat shrink around it. I'll try to get this going as on a, I'm not going to restore it obviously, and I think we'll try to get it going and see how I like it, and compare it to the heat kit. And this is the one I wanted first before I even saw the heat kit. So I'm thinking, I want to try this one out. Obviously this one's a little bigger unit as far as size and heaviness of it, because it's tube. But I think I want to cut this wire off here for it. Somebody doesn't come along and plug it in like doesn't know what they're doing. And that'll stop that one. Yeah. The line cords they put on these things is amazing me. 6-foot line cords, and I'm thinking, what in the world are they plugging them into? They gotta be that long. Most people have a bench that's, it's close to the receptacle. So I don't know. I get that all fixed up, and I've got grommets to put back in there. So yeah, that one was in pretty bad shape. You guys don't even see what I'm seeing, do you? Yeah, pretty bad shape. So, like I say, get this. I see that's the loose screw right there. Or is it? No, there's the one. It hasn't got there's no nut on it. That's what the problem is with that one. And that's why it's loose. So we'll get that straightened out and get this straightened out, and everything will be hunky-dory again, I hope. So, alright, that's going to do it for this one. I'll bring you back when I have more to report on this or whatever I work on next. This was 2 videos I've done today, so I know this is going to be the last. So, you guys have a pleasant day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.